anniversary to Russ's Market. It's great to be here. I know, I remember growing up here.
Same here. A lot of great times when we were kids.
It was a lot of fun to play here. 'Cause I was
like
so
when
little.
when the store was closed. You know, we never closed nowadays, but we used to close one day a week on Sundays. And so as little kids, we'd get to run the aisles and go wild with no customers. That was a lot of fun.
It was fun, and we used to play hide and go seek. And the back room is pretty much same configuration. There's a lot of changes because of the expansion, but I remember as a kid it had a huge loft to climb up the loft, and then I would wait for my brothers down below to walk, and then we'd have these huge boxes of paper towels and other paper products, and I remember waiting for them to be below, and I would push a box on them, and then I would run and hide and try to get in the nooks and crannies in this loft so they couldn't find me, and I'm sure they would probably beat me up or something like that, but I did it. It was great fun.
Yeah, Jane was always the troublemaker, and I guess I was the angel of the family. And but I had one of my memories is we used to sort bottles back when we did bottle returns. We'd sort them all outside, and in the summertime, the bees love that sweetness, and so they would come in like small swarms at times, and we had this big giant can of bug spray that you'd have to open it up and just blast them, and then they'd go away for 5 or 10 minutes, and you'd sort as fast as you can, and then they'd come back again. But that was maybe not a real fun memory, but it was some extra work back then, and we used to have to price things individually with little label guns and these Garvey stampers.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was a lot of work. Now, thank goodness to scanning, that makes, well, that job's no longer needed. And so it makes it a lot easier for the help and for the customers.
That's true. I have memories of our dad in the back room because his office was way down at the very end of this long, dark corridor, and he'd have this light in his office. And I remember hearing the sounds of an adding machine. You know, we don't have adding machines like that. It would be like chunk, 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 chunk. And so he would be.
That was a big sucker.
He was a big sucker on his little desk, and I just remember like I can hear my daddy's down there, and but just that has changed a lot. Of course, we have computers that do all of the reconciliations. That has changed a lot. And of course, the adding machines are all digital, and it's amazing. But
and Russ was very progressive with technology, but he couldn't figure out how to use it himself. But he hired smart people to figure that out. But one time in the back room, up in the loft where we have the paper and cereal, and I'm kind of straightening it out, and we have the rock and roll radio just blaring away, big old boombox. And Russ wants to come and talk to me. And he's not good with electronics, and so he's trying to figure out how to turn this big boombox down, and he's just getting more frustrated, So finally he unplugs that thing, thinking, aha, that'll fix it. And the music kept blaring away because it had batteries. So he just kind of threw up his arms in frustration, couldn't talk to me, and he walked out of the back room.
But I mean, we have a lot of memories from this location because I worked in the fireworks stand. You worked in the fireworks stand.
Yeah, that was a blast.
That was a blast. I think I was probably about 8, and you're probably, what, 12?
6, maybe. Yeah.
But you know, the funny thing is we were always good with change, so we could make change. But the truth is we really love fireworks.
That was the main thing.
I started in the bakery, and that was, for me, a lot of fun. And of course, it's still my favorite department. And then I got promoted to be a cashier. Did you ever get promoted?
No, I'm still a sacker today. That's where I started, and that's my current job. And
you're just like president.
Yeah, president sacker.
Okay.
But in the fireworks stand, what was neat was we had Woggy Drug next door, and they had that soda fountain. So every now and then on a break at the fireworks stand, I'd go and have a cherry cola or a lime phosphate, and that was quite a treat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.